What's going on, y'all? Sacred Lotus Temple. What is happening? What are y'all doing? Where you at? What's going on? Who's living their life? I wanted to start out real quick with just doing a reading for the collective, and then we can like sit and chit chat and hang out, do an energy check in. How's everybody been vibing? Hello, Miranda and Angelina. Threads 3000. Shay, Renita, what's going on, girl? Aaron and the homie Buso. Nicey Scrubs. Lost in pain. That's horrible. That does not sound good. Well, I hope everyone's doing well. If you're in the States, how was your holiday? Last week's Turkey Fest. I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ham, homo. Thank you so much for the likes, Miranda. I appreciate you. Gosh, it's been a while. I haven't been on for almost a week and 2 weeks almost. I think the last time that I was chatting with you, I was talking about what is that called? People's twins, people's doppelgangers. There we go. Doppelgangers. And how I want, card fill out, Queen of Cups. Like, I want to meet my doppelganger. Hey, Sunflower, how are you? Someone had sent me or told me about someone who they thought was my doppelganger. And the lady's first name was Tika something. I think it was like Tika Sumter or something like that. Anyways, I looked this young lady up, and although she's quite beautiful, gorgeous, and I had seen her in a few different TV shows or movies, but I was like, I don't think that is my doppelganger. Very beautiful lady though. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if like my doppelganger was like in Sierra Leone somewhere, because that is where, from my understanding, on my mother's, like my mother's mother, so my grandmother, that's where her people are from. All right, so let's get into this reading. So what fell out was the Queen of Cups, the Moon, Judgment, our fourth card, excuse me, is the Page of Swords. And our card that we need to focus on, she's Nine of Wands. So, for the collective, all right, so what we're going to do, moving into this last part of the year, what we're going to do is remove all fear, all doubts, all insecurities, right? And we're just going to move. That song, I believe it's by, is it Talib Kweli and High Tech, or Talib Kweli and Black Star? Anyways, the song is called Move Something. If you're familiar with it, go look it up. But it's called Move Something. SUMTHIN apostrophe. Move Something. We're going to get rid of all the fears, all of the programming that was like super negative, right? So if growing up your mom and dad or whatever said to you, "Oh, you can't do that because XYZ." We're going to release that programming, and we're going to go into ourselves. We're going to take care of ourselves, our mental, all of that, okay? Because there's going to be hey yo, how are you? There's going to be some type of awakening or some type of reckoning, some type of I'm seeing like there's going to be some type of revelation of like truth coming out. I'm kind of surprised I didn't get the justice card for what I'm feeling here. I do yes or no questions. But yeah, it's kind of like overall and in general for the entire collective, there's going to be a change within our environments, like our change within our like it's not like it's not just the world, but it's like our social environments. Okay? So, yes, the world is changing. The world is constantly changing, but there's going to be a change within like your social environments as well. So, whatever you're doing, get rid of your fears and jump into you. Basically, this is a great time to show up as your authentic self. No more hiding behind your mask. What I'm being shown is someone is at home and they're like this. And then they get around certain groups and then they have to be like, or, you know, it's like basically like their face is changing. They're wearing a mask and you're coming into a position or to a state of mind where you don't care anymore and you just want to be who you are, you know? I'm being told to tell you it's kind of like where at home you're a different person, at work you're a different person, when you're with your like family, you're a different person than how you are when you're at home by yourself in your own like safe space. And you're going to start just being yourself everywhere, you know? I see someone who may be like a people pleaser when they're in like family type groups or a family type environment, and you like start to say no. Okay, like you're really coming into who you are, right? So instead of when you're at home and you're talking trash about a certain family member, you're just gonna start talking trash in front of them about them, like to their face, so that they know, so that you don't have to hold on to it and wait till you get home to talk crazy about them. All right, I hope that makes sense to you guys, but that's what I'm seeing. It was a whole lot coming in at one time, so I do apologize for that. All right, and so then our fourth card, which is our message from spirit or your angel guides, archangels. There's a lot of like a lot of intuitive energy is being placed on me, like my stomach. I'm feeling like all of the knowings right now are being put into my body, into my space, so that I know. It's like I know what to do next. It's weird. Okay. A lot of detailed, intuitive messages you will receive. Follow your intuition. I'm being told you already know the answer. If you're someone who has a really strong intuition, but you don't necessarily listen to your intuition and you get the bubble guts a lot, that is your body reacting to you, not utilizing the information that it has to give you. Let me know if that resonates with anyone. You know? Because it's kind of like, it's not that you don't trust yourself, you're in denial. You're in denial of like what's going on. Like you viscerally have this feeling of stuff that is happening around you in your cipher, and you are being ridiculous, and you're like, oh, that's not what I'm feeling. That's really not happening. Like, just kidding. And your body is like shaking you. Wake up! This is what's happening. So you're getting a lot of intuitive messages, and you're like, I'm seeing someone failing a test. So literally it's like the teacher, you took a test, the teacher hands you back your test with the grade, and it's a big red F circled, right? Because you are not doing, or you're not following along with the intuitive feelings, the high discernment that you have. You're not utilizing it, so you're failing. Spirit is like, don't say it like that. And I'm just like, well, how do you want me to say it? And they're like, let them know that they could do better by listening. I'm seeing like when I tell my daughter, she's little, she's about to be 4, turn on your listening ears, okay? So Spirit wants you to know to start listening to yourself, listening to your body, because they're giving you the answers that you're seeking, and you are in denial of the answers that you're receiving. I think it's kind of like a situation, you just don't want your spirit to be crushed. For the collective, if you are having issues with like in love, this would be, you're in denial because you are in love with this person and you don't want your heart broke. You're afraid to have your heart broken, which is fair. We all just want to have love, but you don't want to know that I don't know, it's weird. Why don't you want to know that your body is, I don't know. You don't want to know like what you're seeing is true, is valid, is real, is what's really going on. You like have blinders on, you know, like I'm seeing a horse with the blinders on. Like you have your blinders up to protect yourself, you know? Miss Deja Vu, I'm scared. Just scared of the truth. I feel like there's something off. You're picking up on me. Okay. I'm scared. Oh, don't be scared. Fear is a fugazi. It's not real. You're causing yourself to, I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so I'm reading your other comments, Miss Deja Vu, and you're saying, you asked, is my voice memo going to catch what I think is going to happen in Anthony's car today? Okay. I don't know and I don't see what could be happening in Anthony's car today, but I want you to know that when you do things like that, you are telling, how can I say it? Okay, so when you focus on negative things happen, right? Okay, that's just the law, the universal law, right? What you give is what you receive, right? Uh, However, comma, doing things like that, like when you leave your phone or whatever you left in a space recording, looking for something that's going to justify your feelings or what you perceive to be happening, and then it happens, and now you've literally just like broken your own heart. Okay? I'm not telling you not to do it, but I'm just saying to you, why set yourself up for the okie doke? You know what I mean? Yet and still, I understand that you may just want proof. But if that proof isn't going to allow you to collect some money, then what is even the point? Like, is Anthony your husband, and if Anthony is doing something crazy behind your back, is it going to get you a better divorce settlement? Is it going to get you out of a prenup? Like, I don't understand in your case specifically. I mean, I personally would not do anything that where the end result is gonna like harm me mentally, emotionally, or whatever, right? I'm not telling you not to do it. I just want you to think of things from a different perspective. Because if this person does something, Anthony, if he does something to hurt you, right? And you catch the footage and then you show him or you let him listen to it and he's like, so? I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't act like that. He's a man. But, allegedly. But, like, what do you expect his reaction to be? What is going to be then your next move, right? I don't know. Okay, so he is your husband. You just had a baby, and I want to protect myself and my health. Gotcha. What I'm being told to do is to encourage you to now, I don't know when you had your baby. You didn't share that. Let's just say you had your baby in like the last few weeks, few months. So your hormones could still be balancing out. And then depending on your age, that's a whole nother thing. However, I am being told by my guides to let you know that you need to follow your intuition. Whatever is being given to you, follow that. Also, ask for clarity. So, let's say I was your spiritual mentor, right? Which is something that I offer. If I was your spiritual mentor, I would encourage you to get in contact with your spirit guides. And I don't know where you're at on the spiritual journey, but like, let's say in general, you have a relationship with your higher self, you have a relationship with your ancestors, your spirit guides, all of the great things, the universe, right? I would definitely tell you to listen to your intuition. I would tell you that you need to get in contact or speak with, you know, your spirit guides. Ask for guidance and support. I know I have abilities, but I don't know how to control them. Okay. You don't know how to control them, or you don't know how to tap into them and use them. Or by control, do you mean you don't know how to turn them on and turn them off? Those, you know, which I could understand that. But definitely ask for guidance from your spirit team, you know, and it could be, or even if it's just like a quick meditation or a prayer where you go to your creator, or whatever you consider like to be the supreme being or the supreme architect, right? Go into a state of meditation where you're talking directly with your creator and you're asking them for clarity and understanding with the situation with your husband, and in regards to your spiritual gifts. Ask to be put into alignment with, in regards to your spiritual gifts, ask to be put into alignment with whoever you need to help you tap in. My heart's getting heavy. In regards to your husband, ask for the truth to be revealed to you, and be specific on how you want it to be revealed. Like, say if you think that he is stealing money from like an account, I'm just giving an example. You would say, reveal to me by having like a bank account, what are they called? Statements of a, like, say if he's transferring money to another bank account that you don't know anything about. Say, hey, have it be brought to my attention, or have the truth be revealed by having a bank statement sent to me, or him saying something, make up some type of code word that he might use. I don't know. Well, I do know, but I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. Ask for the truth to be revealed. If you think that he's cheating on you, have the truth be revealed. Have it so that this, not necessarily that the mistress calls you, but somehow you like intercept a phone call, or you intercept some photos, or something happens where the information comes directly to you and you didn't have to necessarily do any of the extra work to get the information that like hurts you. Like, you didn't do anything to cause something to happen, to be revealed, you know, to where you ultimately have hurt yourself. I hope I'm being clear. I know I'm speaking really, really fast right now, but I'm getting so many different visions of what you can do, or what the possibilities are for you. Okay, good. So again, you're going to ask for clarity. You're going to go to your spirit guides, the universe, God, whoever you feel comfortable with, and you're just going to ask them to give you clarity. You're going to, and even in your time of your meditative state, excuse me, you can go to your higher self and literally just be like, I'm laughing because I do this all the time. I be talking to my higher self and I'm like, girl, what do I need to do? You know, which path do I need to take? What, like, if you don't know, like, consciously, if you don't know what to ask for, go to your higher self and say, hey, show me what I need to ask for so that I can get clarity, so that I can be, so that I can receive the truth, right? Shoot, it could even be so simple as even like you just be like, hey, I just want him to tell me the truth, like what's going on, you know? Simple and basic. So I hope that helps. But let me finish doing the collective reading, okay? So the last card is what we need to focus on. we have the Nine of Wands. Basically, it's like everything that you've been fighting for to this moment is kind of just like at its you guys know I love the saying of you're standing 10 toes down. You've set your boundaries. You have, or you need to, whatever this battle is, you need to end this battle. Whether if it's with yourself, a kindred spirit, a friend, family, or foe. Whatever the battle is, you need to end that battle. You've set your boundaries. My heart feels heavy. It's like just allow yourself to be. Hey P, what's going on? Just allow yourself to be. Gosh, it's like, okay, this is what I'm feeling right now. This battle has been going on. It's like this battle has been going on within you, but caused by someone else's hand. My stomach is starting to hurt. So that is my like physical symbol of stay calm. Stay calm. Regardless of what's going on, stay calm. So, Miss Deja Vu, if this is still your energy that I'm picking up on, and you said that you just had a baby, I don't know if you are breastfeeding or if you are using, what is it called? Formula? My stomach is hurting. Okay. The reason that you're being told, and it's not like I'm encouraging you to stay calm. I'm telling you, point blank, period, right? To stay calm. Because if my baby's in the hospital, are you sending frozen, like, are you freezing your breast milk and then sending it to the hospital? I don't know why that just came into my head, but I'm so sorry to hear that. So she isn't physically with me, unfortunately, due to health issues. Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I've had an experience like that before, so I know, or I am empathetic to how you're feeling when your baby is sick and they're in the hospital. I've been through that. And so maybe that's why I'm like freezing the breast milk, because that's what I have to do. Anyways, I'm telling you this all to say that if you are stressed out, that energy can be, what is the word? Exchanged to, transported to, given to, shared with your child. It's like when you, I wasn't making any supply. Been there too. Even just through the touch, because the baby is, new. Babies in general are just new to this world, and they're very, very sensitive. You have to, I'm just gonna give a general scenario. Say when you go to the hospital to hold your child, if you're in a state of panic, stress, fear, anger, sorrow, your baby is going to feel that too. It's very important that you try to stay calm at all times. It's very important that when you're in that space with your child, that you are emitting love, light, compassion, and joy. What they're showing me is like if you're holding the baby and you're just going to be in the best mood for the baby and because of the baby. Whatever else is going on, you're going to leave that in your car. Like literally, as soon as you walk out of your home and all of the whatever that's going on in your home, when you walk out of that door and you get in the car and you take your moment and you say, I give gratitude for this day. Thank you for allowing me to go to see my child. And you're going to put yourself in a space of happiness, joy, love, compassion, empathy for your child, so that when you get to her, you are in a better emotional state and she won't pick up on the BS. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I really hope it does. Because yes, okay, great. I know that it can be difficult. I just want to talk to you like mom to mom, woman to woman, right? Sis to sis. Sometimes our partners right, okay. We can be going through an experience with our partner. And our partners will experience that experience in a different way based off of who they are energetically, right? It doesn't matter if they're masculine or feminine. There's no gender when it comes to energy. I do that every time I see her. Beautiful, beautiful. So you already like, you know what to do. You're a good mom. You know what to do, right? But sometimes our partners, they kind of, they because of who they are energetically, they handle experiences that we're going through with each other like in a different way. And so they may not know how to express themselves verbally, right? They'll express themselves through their behavior, and it may not be of the best behavior, but that's just what they do. A lot of it, from my understanding and personal experience, is just because of their emotional intelligence or lack thereof. Okay? They may not know how to express that they are scared, express that they are unsure of what they are supposed to do in this particular situation. Hi, Mary, how are you? I'm well, thank you for asking. They may not know how to support you, support us. You know, they may not know how to support you while you're going through the things, because they're going through the things. And so sometimes they may do things that are questionable, hurtful, ignorant, stupid, just flat out dumb, you know. But you have to decide what you are willing to accept and what you're not going to accept. And so this is where this card is coming in, where you're going to need to set some boundaries and have some and communicate. Talk, not argue. And you have to, and again, like with the 10 toes down, how I always say with this card, if you're going to be 10 toes down in something, whatever you, and I'm seeing that, something that, what's that girl's name? Anyway, it'll come to me. You need to know exactly what you're going to do. What is your plan? What is your goal? Tamar Braxton. That's who I was seeing. That scene, and when on the Braxton show or whatever that is, and they were talking about, was it Trina, the one who was married to Gabe? I don't know if you've watched the show, but long story short, Gabe was cheating. Trina found out. Tamar has this scene in the show where she's like, if you're not going to leave your husband because, you know, after you found out that he was cheating, do not interrupt his mistress's peace. That's what she says. That's the vision that I get. And I say all of that. That brings me back to be set in your plan. Whatever comes up with the situation, you need to have your plan in set and be prepared to act. Take care of yourself and don't be fearful of the outcome. An awakening or some information will be given to you. Some new information regarding like your intuition. Intuitive messages will be received. Set your boundaries and stand 10 toes down in what you are going to do about the situation. All right? I talk about that scene. All right, cool. Good. And I'm glad we're on the same page. I hope that helped you. I'm going to close out your reading right now. But yeah. You guys, I do offer one-on-one readings. You can go to my profile and schedule an appointment today if you so choose to. You guys remember to like this live, share it with your people. Miss Deja Vu, whatever happens, you know, I wish you all of the best, right? You deserve to live a happy and joyful life. You are here to... I'm being told to tell you, and it's totally cliche, but your birthright is abundance. So don't be afraid to seek it. Don't be afraid to receive it, and know from the bottom of your heart that you deserve it. And don't let anyone try to talk you out of or manipulate you into staying in something that, regardless of what it is, job, wherever you're living, relationships, friends, family, all of that stuff, right? If it's not in alignment with your purpose, if it doesn't bring you happiness, if it doesn't bring you joy, like if it, I'm getting like nauseous right now. If it makes you sick to your stomach, please know that you do not have to deal with it, okay? All right, I hope that helps. What else would I want to say? That was it, really. That was it. I'm gonna get off of here in about 15 minutes. Does anyone else have any questions? PPC, sorry, got caught on a call. No worries. Fel, did you leave a question, a message? The last one that I received was when you were just saying, how are you? Excuse me. Y'all, I am tired. I should have taken a nap today. But I was cooking. I had made some gumbo de herbes. I was trying to sound French. But it's a Cajun type gumbo where you just use a whole lot of different vegetables and some meat and some seasonings. Like all of the good stuffs, all of the seasonings. And that was great. Alright, Fel, general reading, sure. Just a quick one. Do I need to take my garbage out? Sorry. I don't know if I said that out loud. Did I just say out loud, do I need to take my garbage out? I feel like I'm going through a list in my head of all of the things that I need to get done by the end of the day. Alright, Fel, so we have the Two of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. This is your general message. What is going on? Why am I seeing or hearing the blind leading the blind? Is there a decision that needs to be made on something in regards to in regards to you? Like that's okay. Business. Okay, so so in regards to your business. All right. I don't know how old you are, but I hear that song, you can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. I think I'll get with this because this is where it's at. And then I think it goes, engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train rolls off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. If you've ever heard that song, then okay. So there's a decision that needs to be made. It's kind of like, and let me know if this is making sense to you, okay? It's kind of like there's something that you really want to do, but you're concerned about how it's going to take up your time. Something about you wanting to be able to take care of yourself better. But if you make a decision on it and it's not necessarily the wrong decision, but it's kind of like the decision will inhibit you from like honoring a schedule that you have committed yourself to, whether if it's like your schedule for your personal life or how your schedule has just been for so long. All right, your spirit message or your angel message, spirit or angel, I should just say spirit team message, is kind of like with this 10 of Swords. It's like something. Now, It's a 10. So something could be coming to an end, right? It was difficult. It was hard. It was like, but you're finally able to breathe. Whatever this was is now over, and now you're able to breathe. I'm being told to tell you, like, I'm here. Okay, I'm being told to tell you that it's all going to be okay. You're allowed to get up and walk about the cabin. Maybe you've been afraid to take a step forward. Like it was a concern. It was something was like of a big concern to you, and it has kept you from moving forward. But what you need to focus on is this 4 of Pentacles, right? I'm hearing, how are you planning on investing in your time wisely? All right, so Spirit is making me feel like whatever decision that you make sure that it's based off of your time. Your time. How you plan to manage your time so that you're able to care for yourself. I understand that you want to be like the ultimate entrepreneur, but everybody needs to do things that make them happy. I'm seeing a little kid run around. So what that's saying to me is that you still need to be able to enjoy life. You need to be able to have time to, and I don't know if you would do this now, it's cold out, but like, you know, go to the beach and I don't know, kick up the sand. Something like really just enjoy your life. Like when people ask you, what do you do for a living? You should be able to turn around and be like, I live for a living. I enjoy this life. It's not just all about business. It's not just all about, even though it is important, it's not all about the revenue or the profit. You know, it's about enjoying the time that you have here on this earth and allowing yourself to explore the freedoms of joy. Okay? Explore the freedoms of joy. So, I don't know what decision it is that you have to make. It's okay to weigh the pros and cons. Make a list of the pros and cons and put in there, if I do A, will I be able to take, you know, my 45-minute baths? Just as an example, right? Whatever your favorite thing to do for yourself and your self-care, make sure that you're still going to be able to do that with whatever decision that you decide. So if you are someone, like I like to go to the beach in the mornings and walk. Yes, I know it's cold outside, but I still enjoy it. I like going out there. I like getting the sun, you know, as it's rising. It's like a fresh new day, right? And it's hitting my skin, and I like to do that. So I try to schedule all of my stuff around me being able to get outside and walk, even if it's just for 15 minutes, right? So make sure that you're still going to be able to do for you. Does that make sense? Okay, yes, thank you. I'm in the middle of it now. Beautiful. Whatever you decide, just make sure that everything is going to work for you. But I think it'll be good. Whatever it is, it'll be good. Hi, Brittany. How are you? Thank you guys so much for the likes. I'm well. I am well. It's all good. Brittany, your picture looks so familiar. Were you on a live with me and you told me that my doppelganger was Tika Sumter? Sumter? No. Okay. That wasn't you. All right. Then your profile picture just reminded me of that lady. Never mind. Thank you, Cindy, for following me and for liking the live. I appreciate that. Yeah. I think it's just the first of all, the profile pictures are so small, and so all I see is your brown hair and like the white top. Like, and it's and what's crazy is like, oh, it's not like, you know, 700 million people don't have that same hair color and could be wearing a top, right? But I don't know. When you came on, I was just like, that could be her. Let me ask, because I have to tell her a story. Thank you for being understanding. I appreciate that so much. All right, y'all. I have been on here for a while. I'm going to go ahead and check out. I got to go pick up the babies from school. So anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing evening, and I hope to see you guys all again really, really soon. I'm going to really do my best this next coming 4 weeks to actually get a true schedule going of when I do my lives, have them scheduled so y'all can know. Make sure you guys are following me, and press that little like notification thing so that you know when I go live. Okay, but I'm definitely gonna work on it. All I can do is my best, right? Okay, you guys, as always, I love you and have a great day. Bye.